Hi, welcome to the podcast for When the Curves Line Up for May 28, 2024, featuring the constellation Hercules. Please see the article that includes diagrams of today's events on the website at whenthecurveslineup.com. Text by Jeffrey L. Hunt. In Chicago, sunrise occurs at 5:20 a.m. Central Daylight Time followed by sunset at 8:17 p.m. Here is today's planet forecast. In the morning sky. An hour before sunrise, the gibbous moon, Saturn, and Mars are lined up along an arc that approximately marks the plane of the solar system, known as the ecliptic. The lunar orb, 75% illuminated, is less than 25 degrees above the southern horizon and over 40 degrees to the right, or west, of Saturn. During the next several mornings, watch the moon's eastward motion carry it past the morning planets. Saturn is easier to see each morning. It is about the same altitude as the moon and nearly 25 degrees above the east-southeast horizon. Saturn and the moon are close together in 3 mornings. Mars continues to open a gap with Saturn after their conjunction last month. This morning the red planet is over 10 degrees above the east horizon. What seems to be a painfully slow appearance, the planet continues to emerge from the pre-dawn light after its solar conjunction during November 2023. In 2 mornings, it rises before the beginning of morning twilight, over 2 hours before daybreak. The moon is nearby on June 2nd and 3rd. Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter are in bright sunlight and not visible by conventional means. In the evening sky. With the bright solar system bodies west of the Sun and in the morning sky, several bright stars are visible after sundown. They are markers to help find famous, but dimmer constellations. As darkness falls, look for bright Vega in the northeast. Then locate Topaz Arcturus high in the southeast. Hercules the hero is about 1/3 of the way from Vega to Arcturus. Most of its stars are dimmer than those in the Big Dipper. The hero is upside down, indicated by Ras Aljathi, meaning Kneeler's head, at the bottom of the pattern. In mythology, Hercules is famous for his 12 labors or tasks to gain his freedom from slavery. For sky watchers, the most famous part is known as the keystone, marking his waist and knees. Far beyond these stars is a famous star cluster, known as Messier 13, the 13th item on Charles Messier's list of fuzzy-appearing celestial bodies resembling comets. At 21,000 light-years, the stellar bundle is known as a globular star cluster as it appears as a blob of thousands of stars. In his Celestial Handbook, Robert Burnham wrote, "No very reliable count can be made in the star cluster's central core where innumerable images merge into a great glowing mass, but it seems certain that the total population cannot be less than 1,000,000 stars. The total intrinsic brightness of the entire cluster is over 300,000 times the Sun, and a mass is equal to 500,000 suns, p. 982. Messier 13 revolves around a galaxy outside the plane, where the Sun and the other bright stars in the night sky reside. A 20th century map of similar clusters demonstrated that the center of the galaxy is located behind Sagittarius stars. During the winter months, the Orion Nebula is one of the first bodies sky watchers look for, and during the warmer months, Messier 13 is a popular target. To the unaided eye in a dark location on moonless nights, like this evening, the cluster appears as a fuzzy star along the western edge of the keystone. Through a telescope a nearly solid mass appears along with a sprinkling of stars toward the outer edges. If you attend a star party at a public night at a local planetarium or an open house held by the local astronomy club, ask for a view of the cluster. Thank you for listening. Please read the articles at whenthecurveslineup.com.